Ghost Hard!
Alright, here we are, Sunset Pioneer Cemetery in Tigard, Oregon. Hunting some ghosts.
Welcome to Ghost Hard.
Did you bring your change of chones in case we get some ghost action?
In case this place gets a medium to high skid mark rating.
Yep, because supposedly this is the most haunted place in Oregon. So
wait, in Oregon or in
Tigard? Tigard. Yeah. In Tigard. So we're expecting to hear some spooky sounds.
From ghosts.
From ghosts. Yeah, not just from him.
This is the broccoli.
Spooky sounds and maybe some lights and maybe some EMF energy. And hey, let's go talk to some ghosts.
Let's see what happens. All right. All right. So here with the EMF.
Let's see. Okay, we literally have none at the moment, but we're going to see if this cool German urn thing generates any juice. And that's a hard no. Oh, mother. Nope. All right, let's see what's over here.
So far, nothing.
So far, goose egg. John Platt.
That doesn't sound very German.
It doesn't sound very German, does it?
There's Wesley Platt.
Wesley Platt. So
oh, but look, he was...
Ooh, he was a World War I dude.
He was interred in 1973.
This guy's legit. Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley, are you still here? Wandering the cemetery? For all eternity. Let's see this cool thing. This is amazing.
Obelisk here. Oh, that's on the drawing.
Yeah. Sturm.
1903.
Yeah. It's not quick enough for you. I did hear a noise, but I think it was a car back there. I did hear a spooky noise. Oh, this one was a baby. Aw, 2 years old. Boo, I'm 2-year-old. We've got our spirit box tuned to station 107.8, where there are no hot tunes.
Yes, yes. Home of none of the hot tunes.
Let's go see if we can find a place to squat. This is the very high-tech behind-the-scenes footage of us not knowing how to use our spirit box.
That's right. The techie part of the whole show here.
Okay. Well, and by the way, the grass is wet on my ass, so I gotta adjust.
Yeah, well,
that was a bad choice.
Very well thought out.
That was a bad choice. Okay. This is the obelisk of, I don't even know how to read what family it is. Oh, I see Fritz Vogt at the bottom there. So,
yeah, Fritz Vogt.
Fritz Vogt family. This is their obelisk. So, are there any Fritz Vogts who want to talk to us today? We got our spirit box out. We can hear you potentially.
Fritz, can you hear us? Is there anything you'd like to say?
Do you love living in Tigard, Oregon? The beautiful views. They put a big giant highway right where you probably had a scenic view. Now there's a bunch of cars running by your eternal resting place. How do you feel about that? You want to get feisty? You want to tell us how mad you are about a big highway?
Traffic noise.
Ruining your view? We'd love to hear about it. Now we're going to get to the good stuff about the Sunset Pioneer Cemetery.
Yes.
So, how scared were you? How many times did you fill your shorts?
So the thing is that
that the scariest part for me was the police driving by and the helicopter.
Right.
Because I thought they were coming for me, clearly.
Yeah.
And they weren't, apparently.
Yeah.
So there were a couple of things that we saw or heard on the videos that were compelling, but I didn't ever feel scared. I mean, like, honestly,
when the night started, it was like a zero skid mark night.
Yeah.
Because there was like nothing, like we were there, it was pretty calm, other than the popo trying to arrest you.
Right.
Like, and me by association, I thought he was going to get me arrested.
I would have run, but...
Yeah, he's going to leave me
I wasn't gonna stick
in the
around,
cemetery like this, frozen.
Yeah, here, hold him up. I'll go for help.
But yeah. All right, we're standing here in front of Mrs. Conrad Vogt.
There's a spirit box going. So
She's not
far,
talking
nothing.
to us, yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, I haven't asked her. Mrs.
Ooh, I hear something. Oh, it's a siren.
Spooky.
It is spooky.
La Llorona.
Somebody did not drive well on the highway here.
Lots of wrecks, actually. Lots of new spirit activity coming and pending.
Yes.
Mrs. Vogt, do you have anything you'd like to say to us about your life, about the trail?
Living on the East Coast, heading out west.
We were commenting on your... Oh, it's going to get drowned out by the...
Yeah, here comes the siren.
I think those are the police coming for us.
Oh, it could be. That was the sheriff, yeah. If they Tokyo drift in a U-turn, we're screwed.
Oh,
okay, now we're good.
Maybe he doesn't know how to get here either.
It's the popo, quick! They don't mess around, the Oregon police.
No,
the Tigard police, especially, they'll crack you down. So we're sitting here waiting for like some action, and all that keeps happening is a helicopter keeps swirling around us, and the popo keeps driving by. So we're not sure.
We had like 2 or 3 police cars go by with lights and sirens, but
if we get arrested,
I don't know if they're looking for us.
You'll know why. We're not vandalizing anything. We're just seriously just paying our respects, and trying to communicate. But it is getting a little scary because
that's the scariest thing so far.
It's the scariest thing so far.
Activity.
We're gonna get arrested. Hasn't been much for ghosts.
Or maybe like if they're looking for a murder or something, he runs up here to hide. I guess we could get some quality footage from that. If we don't get killed.
Yeah. Well, then you may be ghost hunting us in the next.
That would be a great video.
That would be a great twist to this story.
Our first and last ghost hunting excursion as we are murdered.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully that's not what's happening. But yeah, it was like a pretty calm night, and then, you know, when we got back, I had to up my skid mark rating because we caught some juicy stuff on the footage, and that changed everything.
It did. It was really actually very interesting. But even then, I never felt scared or threatened, or even whatever was going on in the cemetery. I felt like everybody was.
It was a calm, actually a very calm, peaceful.
Yeah, it actually really was.
The most thing I felt was like people's backyards are like right there, so people have like a view of the cemetery, which is sort of kind of cool actually.
Yeah.
But they're like right there, so mostly I felt like I didn't want to disturb like people's families and lives. But the cemetery itself was like actually quite beautiful and very peaceful, and there were some really cool old headstones and like a lot of rich history of Tigard history. So it was really cool. We were there, and then we got back. We're like, "Ooh, the ghosts are out tonight!" All right. So, Ellie, what do you think about this one, Mrs. Conrad Vogt?
Well, and I mean, I swear, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, and I suppose it's from the Bible, but it says she hath done what she could, and it just doesn't seem like enough testament.
Yeah.
Look, she was born in 1826. And died in 1897, and probably made the trek here on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it seems like, she did what she could.
She did what she could.
It just seems like a little dismissive. I mean,
it is a little dismissive.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all.
Mrs. Conrad Vogt. Oh wait, you know what? She doesn't even have a name because this is Conrad Vogt.
This is Conrad.
So she doesn't even have like her actual. Oh, that is sort of disrespectful.
I'm not even sure what her first name was.
He's got rest in peace.
Yeah. And she's just like, did
she die first? He died first. So maybe that was part of it. Like, maybe the people left behind didn't honor her the way he would have.
Or maybe they didn't know.
Or maybe they didn't know. Yeah, that's true. Well, you know what, Mrs. Conrad Vogt, we're here to represent you. May women everywhere be honored greater than she did what she could.
Well, I mean, I'm sure she did, but I think I would have made it sound a little more epic if they left it up to me. But
I mean, she probably did have a pretty badass life.
No.
Yeah, these are the real Germans here, because they actually put Mutter on there.
William and Sophie Bremer.
Sophie Bremer, 1856.
1903 and 1927. Do you have anything you'd like to say to us?
Are you the Vater? Oh, yeah, Vater. Is that how you say it? The Vater or Vater?
Vater.
Mutter. Oh, that's actually sweet. Sophie, are you here? Are you staying here at the Sunset Pioneer Cemetery? Because you are officially what we consider a pioneer. Came out west with hopes and dreams. Ooh, that was something on there. Did you hear something? You came out west with hopes and dreams. You left Germany or Switzerland. I don't really know where Sophie Bremer came from, but you came out here looking for riches, hoping for a better life for you and your family.
Anything you'd like to tell us? Anything you'd like to tell us about the Oregon Trail, about being pioneers? I don't know if I saw a first name. I just have Benka. The Benka family. I think it's the family because we've got gravestones here. But there's been, unfortunately, there's a lot of vandalism. Oh yeah, there's Fred.
And Julia.
There's been, unfortunately, there's a lot of vandalism. Oh yeah, there's Fred.
And Julia.
And
now we don't know who we caught on the audio that we got. We didn't get any footage that we've seen yet. We're still looking through the footage. But we didn't see anything yet, but we heard a ghost moaning, it sounds like, or yelling at us in some sort. So we don't know who it was, but we I can't remember. But we were back.
Yeah, but that sound was not traffic noise, and we did not hear it at the time.
Correct.
And so I mean, when I heard that, when we were going back through the video, that was about as creepy a thing as happened to it, because we did not hear that at the time.
No, I would have said there was nothing in that cemetery. We would have said no ghosts at all, 0 skid mark rating.
Something, yes, definitely give them at least a skid mark, like 1.5 skid marks maybe. Yeah. So the skid mark rating is out of 5. I don't think we ever established.
We never really established.
What's the total?
Thinking 5.
I was always thinking 5 skid marks.
I was thinking 5 too.
If you have more than 5 skid marks, we just call it. Then it's just
the demon house.
Yeah, like I mean, if you get to 5, then
if you've done more than 5 skid marks, that is quite the place.
Which is where the whole adult diapers thing came from. I'm probably gonna start wearing those on some of these investigations.
It's rule number 1 of Ghost Heart is to protect thine own underwear.
Yes, that's right. We do make that promise. That's all a promise to our viewers.
That's the only thing we
promise. So far, 0 pairs of underwear have been.
But I think I'm gonna bump up the rating. So what would your final skid mark tally be for Sunset Pioneer Cemetery?
Mine, but mine has honestly.
By the end with the
thing is, for me, I go by even with the moaning. How scary was it? And I wasn't scared even with the moaning. I mean, I'm not sure. That could have been a moan of sheer ecstasy. Maybe they saw me. No. Well, I mean, but seriously, like, I've had people moan when I walk by before. It's not that big of a deal. It wasn't necessarily an evil moan. People moan at me all the time. I'm like, oh, right on, I still got it. So I'm going to give it 1 skid mark. And since this is very early in the whole process, I don't want to jump right to like 4.5 skid marks, and then where do you go? Next time when something
we do have to build a little.
So I'm going to start. I'm going to give it a skid mark.
I was going to say 1.5 to 2 skid marks, but I started with a 0 because I thought, like you said, the scariest part was the helicopter and the popo going by like 4 times. We thought we were getting arrested. We're hitting the deck. But after that, it's like there clearly was something there with us that night that we did capture. So.
Yeah.
Skid mark or 2, I think is fair.
I think it's fair.
So that's the Sunset Pioneer Cemetery. Not too haunted, but slightly haunted. Something will be there with you, even if you don't know it at the time. But also very beautiful. So there's that.
Ghost Hunt.